Consider what it takes for a musician to master their craft. A musician who's intent on mastering their craft starts with basic learning. Time, tone, technique. They repeat exercises of scales, listen and emulate other musicians, and also find a mentor who can patiently teach and encourage them to grow. The musician practices in order to become fluent on their instrument, so that they will have the capacity to play beautiful music. It all takes practice. Practice in order to transcend the level of good enough to a level of mastery. A musician doesn't live to practice, however, they live to play. The musician's practice bears fruit when they play with others. Their individual part, when combined with other parts, creates a musical whole. And hours of dedicated practice in order to musically communicate with fluency without technical restriction. Wouldn't it be incredible to be fluent in all things of God? What would we need to be practicing to be fluent in the Spirit? If you know that He is righteous, that is Jesus, you know that everyone also who practices righteousness is born of Him. Paul encourages us to consider various practices in our training for godliness. Prayer, fasting, simplicity, silence, solitude, giving, and studying God's Word. That is, practices that align our thoughts and intention back to God. The more deliberate our practice, the more fluent our expression. Being deliberate in our study of God's Word, deliberate in our prayer, deliberate in our intention and awareness of God takes practice. And it's the spiritual disciplines that train us in our constant awareness of God and enables us to express with fluency God's glory. Imagine being without any encumbrances that showcase the glory of God in our lives. It may be unlikely that we achieve perfection until we are one with God in heaven. However, our practice of righteousness continues throughout our lives so that His glory will be revealed to others. What happens when a musician stops practicing?